completely mad.
Seeing a dead policeman must be bad luck. Really bad. .38 revolver shell casing. That's the same I'm using. 3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death. It appears someone tried to help him, but all in vain. The bloodstains are still wet. This phone was used recently. 3 shots to the gut, 1 through the heart. Quick death. Monade possesses the ultimate power of transforming the world. Thus, being added to an odd number, it turns into an even, and added to an even makes it odd. Pierre de Lalande, Repercussions and Reflections. For this world is nothing more than just a play of lights and shadows, dwarfed to insignificance in the endless corridor of angles yielded by mirrors that reflect each other. As our material existence is not life, so our material destruction is not death. Le Philosophe Inconu, selection of maxims and aphorisms. Seeing a dead policeman must be bad luck. Really bad.
Repeat the verse after me. Gnaya ilya ogn glui hastor fatharanek ungibunma.
Wear this. Kill Vanderberg, and your sweet new wife won't get hurt.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this humble abode of mine. Can't you see we are having a seance? What are you... Ah!
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please send help!
Okay, let's see what actually happened here.
Step right in, my friend. Let me welcome you in this... Can't you see we are...
Police? Mr. Vanderberg has been shot! Please...
Johannes Vanderberg was with a guest when the killer arrived and shot him. His visitor survived and used the phone to call the police. Your humble servant, Theurgy of Math.
Stop right there. Put your hands up and don't try anything stupid.
What? Why?
You're under arrest for the murder of Johannes Vanderberg.
I didn't kill him.
We have clear evidence against you and an eyewitness report. Take him in.
Rise and shine, Detective Reed.
Weren't you the man giving orders back at the Carpenter Manor?
You have an excellent memory, Reed. The name's Frank. Regardless, I'm here for you. Mr. Carpenter has put up your bail.
That's generous of Mr. Carpenter, but tell me, how did he know I was here?
The Carpenter family has a long and proud history of supporting the Oakmont Police Department. Let's just say they keep us in the loop.
I must confess I'm, pleasantly surprised. That seems helping Mr.
Well, you helped Mr. Carpenter, and now he returned the favor.
I didn't kill anyone. Do you have any idea what's going on?
Of course you didn't do it, Mr. Reed. The witness must be
No, seriously. I'm innocent.
Okay, sir. Mr. Carpenter wishes to see you. I suggest you...
Fine.
Please, sir. My sister's missing, and...
You're in luck. The name's Charles Reed, private
Oh, sir. Thank you.
We have a deal. If I'm gonna help, I'll need more information.
Emily's my little sister. We lost everything during this damn flood. And then she had some kind of breakdown. It was my job, a brother's job, to protect her.
If I'm gonna investigate, I'll need more to go on. What happened?
She's been in the asylum for 2 months. I visit her every week, but when I went yesterday, the doctors acted... I'm not insane, I swear. I know she was there.
Can't you ask the police for help?
No one in this city cares about the insane.
Rest assured, I'll do what I... Goodbye.
You better start brown-nosing Carpenter. If it were up to me...
Sir, I didn't do...
Oh, really, newcomer?
Go ahead. I'm a good citizen.
A good citizen with a shot.
You're not so good with people, are you, officer?
Men like you are why this city is a mess. You blow off locks and break into houses to ransack them. You stroll the streets with a loaded gun, firing at innocent passers-by. And don't you dare deny it.
When you put it like that, I can see how I may have made some errors in judgment.
Well, that's a good start, Mr. Reed. Assume it. Just remember, if it weren't for your powerful friends, you'd still...
again.
Don't you have work to do?
A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two. Just like the old days.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
Mr. Carpenter, glad to see you in good health.
Yeah, I'm glad too, kid. It was hard to make it here in one piece after all that turmoil. I never expected this from my own son.
I'm sorry for that.
Never mind. Nothing wine, women, and song can't fix. I'm still going strong, kid, if you know what I mean.
I wanted to thank you for bailing me out of jail. That was very helpful.
Yeah, sure, kid. But you must understand that your freedom ain't yet insured. They still have a witness against you. Milton Pierce. I can make sure the police swallow whatever I feed them. But I need...
You need evidence of my innocence.
Find the one to blame and let my taskmaster know.
I didn't see Graham here. What happened?
I had to ensure my own survival, kid. I don't think you want to know more.
Who is this Milton Pierce?
Another rich rascal running for mayor. Nothing special. Just your typical Reed Heights scum.
Do you know where I can find him?
No idea, kid. From what I've seen in newspaper interviews, he's all...
Thank you.
Wait a second, kid. Take this.
Will do.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
This guy sure had some blood on his hands. Literally. He must be taking his election campaign very seriously. Is he planning to become the Prince of Oakmont, or is this just some light reading? Emptier than a banker's heart. Someone got changed here in a hurry. They definitely kept some dirty clothes here. You can see the blood splatter. The shape is familiar. I've seen similar daggers before.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, it's all over me. Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Time to figure this out.
The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, get these out of my sight. Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs? Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. The blood was spurting out of him, Rob. Get these out of my sight. Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. Ah, where's my dang tie? The blood was spurting out of him. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs? Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Oh, get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs? Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting. Get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs? The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just get these out of my sight, Robert. Isn't that why we have a Ah, where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. The blood was spurting out of him. Robert, get these out of my... where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. Where's my dang tie? I should have been at City Hall by now. Voters won't meet and greet themselves. The blood was spurting out of him. Get these out of my sight, Robert! Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs? The blood was spurting out of him, Robert. Just spurting out. Get these out of my sight, Robert! Isn't that why we have a laundry room downstairs?
Milton Pierce came home covered in blood. He ordered his butler to take his clothes downstairs and went to meet voters at City Hall. Someone got changed here in a hurry. Emptier than a banker's heart. He must be taking his election campaign very seriously.
What's your problem?
Stop bothering me, newcomer.
Good day, Mr. Pierce. Bet you didn't expect to see me.
How are you here? You should be in jail.
I have good friends who bailed me out. I just want to talk.
Well, okay, if you wish.
Why did you claim I did it?
Excuse me? Why wouldn't I? A friend of mine was killed. Why should I let that go?
You saw the real killer. Tell me who it...
Want to know what I saw? I saw a bloody newcomer rush in, murder Johannes, and...
You know I didn't do it.
Quite the opposite, Reed. I saw your face.
You're certain it was a newcomer. How can you...
Trust me. Oakmoners know a newcomer when they see one. We look...
You seem like a rational man, Pierce. Can't...
Are you attempting to bribe a politician, Mr. Reed? What makes you think I'd accept such an offer?
I'm sorry. I must be thinking of a different...
But let me tell you, my beloved mother is so old, and so...
Wow.
Mr. Reed, how do I put this? I find my...
So it's about...
I fear that all the budget pressures are affecting my cognition. If the situation were... For instance, I might suddenly realize I'd mistaken you for someone else.
Well, if that's what it'll take, I guess I have no choice.
Just make sure it looks natural and clean. You know the carpets there cost a fortune. Actually, take this. Comes well recommended from Professor Cavendish.
Your wish is my command. Anything else?
My dearest mother, Agatha, is currently at her manor. Here's the address. And Reed, don't come back here after. People shouldn't see me with you.
Agatha Pierce, I presume?
Good day, young man.
There's a matter that I'd like to discuss.
Oh, no.
I'm afraid this may take some time to explain.
Oh, fear not. Would you kindly fetch us some candy?
Ma'am, that's a most generous offer.
Oh, no. Well,
Yeah.
here, and don't...
Bye.
Good luck.
My baby boy? Seriously? He's 30 there. Emptier than a banker's heart. Nice wine she's got here. No one will notice if I had a dash of something else. Okay, this much. Here's the Chianti, and
Oh, thank you, Miss...
may I offer a toast?
Please do.
To your good health.
Why, Perhaps I waited too long to open...
Boy, that is a fortune's worth of wine. I hope some of the bottles survived. This is not the Chianti I'm looking for. This isn't... This is not... Are you Glenn Byers?
Yes. Who are you?
Charles Reed, P.I. The guy taking the fall for your murder.
Okay. How did...
Are you serious? I'm a private eye. Now don't make this any worse for yourself and answer my question. Why did you murder Johannes?
I had no choice. I am an honest man, sir. I have a family. My sweet Evelyn. I didn't want to do it, but they had him hostage. I don't even know Johann or...
You and I look rather...
I don't know. This is the face I was born with.
Do you have any relatives in Boston?
Not that I know of. My family is from Providence.
Just another of this town's oddities to add. Do you know who's responsible?
It was a gang. I'd never seen any of them before. This guy, that's all I know.
Tell me exactly how it all happened.
They broke into our house while I was out. I came home and found there were signs of a struggle, but my family...
You never thought to report their abduction?
I wanted to call the coppers, I did, but they said... Drunk, I can't. If you have to, it's next door. I locked it so no one can get in.
Okay, let's say I believe you. You've done the deed.
I don't know. The gang... Please, I realize...
Depends on...
I am guilty. I took a life, but you have shouldered the blame. I will... When I hand over the weapon, they will have to believe me, but I can't do it until I know my family.
Right. So I rescue your family to...
In a nutshell.
All right, I'll do it.
Thank you. You're a better man than I, Mr. Reed.
Still has a wedding ring on. What kind of monster does that? There's a note in the envelope. Old but clean and shiny. That's definitely been taken good care of. So, the home of a suffragette, huh? Who in hell would think to use a spade as a weapon? Oh, wait a minute. Joy is really cute here. I wish I could hear her sing. This door will be hard to fix. Seems like everywhere I go lately, I find blood. Crepe, silk, and lace. Must have been a pretty dress before it was torn. Some of the boards look fresh. No dust.
What am I to do now?
There used to be some writing here, but it's been washed off. At least partially.
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Open this door or I'll kick it down!
Don't you dare touch my mom!
Catch up to us when you're done. And don't waste any time rescuing Martin. He's expendable.
A gang broke in and kidnapped a mother and son. The latter fought back, knocking an attacker through the floor, and the rest of the assailants left with the hostages. How do I get into the room beneath?
Why? The kitchen?
One of Evelyn's attackers fell through a hole in the floor.
Wow. How do you know all that? I'll get you the key. And
I'll get going. That's a rare spirit. They're lucky to have a bottle from before Prohibition.
Help me! Somebody! Anybody! Help!
Congrats. Someone must have had a hard fall here. Glad I'm not him. Let's see what he's got in here. Now that sends shivers down the spine. That's a rare spirit. They're lucky to have a bottle from before Prohibition.
What am I to do now?
So, the